Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today, there's only one normal quest left in 6-star, until more get unlocked after I finish this one, probably. And then Prowlers, so depending on how it goes, I'll decide after I beat the Seregios. I also was looking at weapons, and the Seregios switch axe seems pretty good. I'm not sure. I'm not the best at judging. But like 140 raw, 15 or 5 or 10, maybe 15 affinity, and it seemed very effective. I just have to find it again though. I think it was an upgrade to the Elite Switch Axe? Oxa, maybe? Yes, the Oxa Switch Axe. 140 raw, 10 affinity, blue sharpness, power file. Just seems really good. So, it seems like a good idea to consider. Yeah, it's gonna be a hunt to that. And then I was curious about quests. To my understanding, doing all the quests unlocks advanced quests, which is sort of a side effect of doing all of them, in my opinion. But oh wait, I wanted to eat the ration. It's sort of, I don't know. Oh wow, he's actually in this his own. That's surprising. I hate Seregios. I fought him a few times in Rise, well, a reasonable number of times in Rise. I'm not personally a fan of bleed as a status. I really find it... It's actually a big part of it is that it's so frustrating to crouch. And less about the need to crouch and more that... Okay, I actually didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. That looks terrible. He flies past and then grabs you? It's probably just partially an issue with the, like, slope that it ran up. I mean, he's obviously going to be different than the Sunbreak version. For multiple reasons. My stamina's in a terrible spot. Okay, I'm fine. Like, the Sunbreak version's obviously not going to be the same as this. I hate that I can't predict where I'm going to land. Because I'm just getting bounced around by, like, wings and tails and stuff. It's a big part of the reason why I'm not consistently trying to use the... I'm about to get hit. I don't consistently use the... I can't think of the word because I'm trying not to die. I do not consistently use the element discharge because the actual, like, point at which I land is so unpredictable a lot of the time. I feel like I should have brought flash bombs. Because this guy fairly regularly seems to be in the air. And if he's in the air, there's a bit that I can work with. But they're in the air. It's pretty easy to... If I don't have my weapon drawn, I can just throw a flash bomb, hopefully. Wonderful. Except if that does not cooperate. Kind of surprised that I'm at reload state already, but I think it makes sense. I think I should just sheath the weapon here. I don't have time. Yeah, I just don't have time to sheath at that point. I like the design of Seregios outside of applying bleed though. The fight design. Just bleed application is just annoying. Like Monster Hunter World, Otokaren's pretty fun, in my opinion. But I don't like having to deal with bleed. And it's all because of... I don't think it's worth element discharge because it will stand up too quickly. That was weird looking. Like, the big thing with crouching is this issue that I've definitely mentioned in the past, where running, I stop inputting the direction, but I still roll. Because you have to wait till the character stops moving. You can't activate it when you stop inputting a direction, which just is awkward to me. Like, if that was changed, I actually think bleeding would be a little less annoying to me. But as it stands, bleeding is annoying because you go for a crouch because you're running away. You stop inputting direction. You try to crouch, you roll, you take damage. It doesn't help. Because outside of that, it's not actually that annoying of a status. Like, the crouching itself is kind of interesting. It's annoying, but that's intentional. But the controls themselves being part of the problem is not a good thing. It will not relax. Which is why I think I should have brought flash bombs. Because in this scenario here, if I flashed it, it would be a lot less constant spam, I think. Wonderful. Janky looking. He should be mounted soon. Feels like right there looks like to me like exhaust is probably effective against Seregios. Yep, mounted. Because it seems like it's prone to stop its constant high-speed combos if it is exhausted. I love when the legs shift you 8 kilometers. Yeah, okay. Again, sub 10 minute. Happy with that. Like, the scaling feels really weird. Like, honestly, the monsters feel a lot weaker in the village for the amount of time I've played compared to Rise. Now that might be because the most recent time I played Rise, I went with crit, or affinity, instead of attack, and attack boost would have been more helpful than affinity, because early game affinity is less valuable than attack boost. That might be a big part of it. It just feels weird that they all die in like 10 minutes instead of 20. Blade scale talon. I haven't actually checked. I have it on a window to my left. I need Dragonite Ore, Airblade Shard, Impalers, Sunderers, or I need 4 Blade Scales, 3 Airblades, 2 Sunderers to make the Switch Axe. But now I'm gonna get an urgent, or like a red text box that pops up. But before that, can I directly craft it? I cannot. Peel is the Kieran one. I kind of like how it looks, because it's different. The Tigrex. This is one that I was looking at. And then I saw the Axa switch, which has 140 power as well, but 10% affinity. And it's power file instead of exhaust. Exhaust is good though. Exhaust has a lot of value. That is the Mammoth, or Gammoth. So I need to upgrade an elite, I guess. All the charms. Do I have an elite? I have one elite. I would need Lava Nuggets and Hercudrome. Seems easy enough. I can't do it. But then this is, I think, the one that I would craft. So I might try to do that eventually. Level this up. Get Hercudromes, Lava Nuggets. Maybe that's the key factor. Maybe Lava Nuggets are really hard to get. Because if Lava Nuggets are hard to get, and you need the level 2 to craft that other Switch Axe, I think it would make sense. There's a Hub DLC, a Season for Lava, that gives 3. It is a Hunt 2 Urugan in like a hunt order thing. I don't know what level it is. They have 2,300 HP, which means they are definitely low rank. It's a sub reward for Village 5-star Fight or Uragan. Or Uragan. There's a hub quest with the same name. But it says melted rock stripped from the body of an Uragan or Agnactor. That's not that hard to get, which means that the Switch Axe is not that hard to get, which means that that's not a limiting factor on the Seregios Switch Axe. So, I don't know. Sanctuary, reported a highly dangerous monster. What's it gonna be? Shagaru Magala. What a weird... It feels so weird that it's a low rank quest. I've fought a ton of these in Sunbreak because Brightly Shining Disaster is the best source of master rank experience. Yeah, fairly by the numbers. Still listed as 6-star. Break the horns. I mean, it should be easy, right? I might die because I can die to anything. It's easy to cart to any individual monster. Especially so when the monster is a weakling. I'm more likely... I think there's a sort of super hard monster I'm likely to cart to. A step or two below that is probably the least likely to cart to. And then a step or two above the easiest monster is sort of another peak in carting potential. I have no idea what the sanctuary is. I'm gonna assume that I don't need hot or cold drinks. And if I do, I'll get 2 that will last 20 minutes, and that's probably fine. It could even be an arena, for all I know. This makes me think it's an arena, based on the items provided. I didn't get a map, which means that if it's not an arena, that's rude. Yeah, that's an arena. I do like Shagaru Magala. I like the design overall. Oh, what a weird place to spawn you in, with it to your right. That's fine. The biggest worry is how much has it changed, or how much did Sunbreak change the monster? Am I safe as long as I stay sort of close? Stay under the arms? I'm not gonna succeed. Okay, I got lucky. If it had gone for one more attempt to clear, I would have failed. Tail cut is important, but I'm not really gonna focus on that yet. Mostly because the actual quest I've been given is Hornbreak for the subquest. Oh, what's this? That's different. I don't think the Sunbreak version ever did that. Yeah, the Sunbreak version never did that. That's cool. Why'd they get rid of that? Like, what a weird thing to get rid of. Because that's actually like a dangerous attack, relatively speaking. Yeah, it still fundamentally seems like it's the same scenario where you kind of just stay up under its torso and you're fine. Which is how it was in Sunbreak. Just stay up close, move behind it, and it's fairly easy to fight. It's possible that there's other changes with later stage components. Like when it enhances like this, it's possible that it changes. Oh, cool. That very obvious circle. It's possible that it changes in distinct ways. It feels unlikely at this point. I don't know, it's one of the... That's different. Not meaningfully different. Like, not impactful, but... What? Oh, my, Calico did something. Yeah, they set it up differently. I kind of like it. With those, beams of... frenzy. Okay, yep. Same. It still has the fairly free hitbox on that attack. Oh, bad roll. That was very unlucky. But like Risen Shagaru Magala, that I never did the hardest version of because I switched to this game before I got to that point because the anomaly grind was a real pain. But Risen Shagaru has a bigger hitbox on the slam attack, I think. So you're a lot less safe when you're underneath its body during the big rear up and slam. Oh, it disappeared. I was trying to pick that up right now. But yeah, it's still just as simple as it is in Rise. Rise, if anything though, Rise did make it slightly easier by removing that one attack that actually seems kind of easy to get hit by. But it's still fundamentally the same monster. Where you just kind of do your best to hide behind it, like along its torso, and you're fine. Bad idea. I don't know, I think it's one of the easier Elder Dragons. Like, aesthetically, it feels like it... Where's the tail? I wanted to make sure I know where it is. Okay, over here. Like, aesthetically, I want Shagaru Magala to be like the peak. What Risen Shagaru Magala is sort of one of the hardest monsters in that game, but apparently. Oh, I need to eat. Wrong one. That's fine, though. But, like, base Shagaru Magala feels like it should be stronger than, like... Ooh. Teostra... Any similar ones, but... I don't know, it doesn't seem to me like it's harder than them. I haven't fought Teostra in this installment. I'm talking about Rise. That was kind of lucky that I didn't get hit right at the end there. Yeah. I would even say that because of the Frenzy virus, Shagaru Magala actually helps you beat it because of the affinity. If you get hit by the Frenzy, and if you don't get hit, then it doesn't help you, but... It's still... I like the fight. It's a cool design for a monster. It's a well set up fight with clear, like, methods to approach it. Like, it's not messy in any way. That was greedy. The flex is funny. I kind of... like, I think the flex is dumb, but I think that makes it funny. Like, it shows the hunters... that was a very unfortunate head turn pushing me out. But the hubris of the hunter being illustrated by the flexing after drinking a potion. I really hope the tail has not despawned. I don't know if the tail can despawn in this game is the thing. Worth it. 100% worth it. The tail's still there, which means that either it doesn't despawn or it just hasn't despawned yet. But I don't want to take the risk. Did I already carved it? Okay, good. I forgot. Just swoop down, please. I should bring a flash in the future, just for that attack. What is the A button there? Is it a gather point? Or is it a jump to my death? So, I wonder if this is a for you map. Because I believe this is a for you monster. Well, maybe not for you, but Gen, like, 4 monster. Hey, what does this do? I'm not going to risk it because I don't want to leave, but... yeah, it's kind of free. Oops. Because Shagaru Magala, risen Shagaru Magala there, would have definitely hit me. Because it has a bigger hit in its front. I got too greedy. I probably can't test with the A button. I mean, it might be the way back up. But I thought the southeast was where I entered, so I'm not sure. But I mean, it could be a map with multiple areas, and it's not an arena. I was actually thinking that it should be about dead by now. Yeah. I really like the monster in general, like the arm wings, the wings themselves, the iguana-like spikes, the cheek-looking thing that's not really a cheek thing. Okay, there's a gather point for whetstones and stones. It's a really bad gather point. They didn't actually make it visible. You just have to know it's there. That's kind of bad. There should at least be a mound of stone or something. So yeah, it is indeed an arena. Now I unlock more quests. I believe. I hope. I love getting the higher tier potential items. These charms. That looks decent. Like, if I need to transport stuff, if I can get a 1-slot decoration for 1 more level of transporter, that seems usable. That seems not worthless, not good, But like, from the context of this being low rank, it seems decent. Considering my current one is a plus 10 gluttony, it seems decent. The blunt value on the first one seemed a little low. My academy. Flying research station. The Soratorium is complete. Who wants to speak here? This guy? No. This guy? Oh, is there gonna be another space above higher that is gonna be for G rank, maybe? You don't need to flashbang people there. No, the Soratorium has to be the G rank thing, right? Because this is what gets attacked by Volstrax at the very starting of the game intro cinematic. How did we get up here? Market. This is the fault of capitalism. Always having market ships with your research ventures, because otherwise how do you fund them? Hunter's Pub on the right. Weird to put the heart and soul at the very front instead of somewhere more secure, like the center. Congalala. I guess it's Congalala time. A bunch of people to talk to. I guess I'm probably only doing one more quest today, if I'm gonna check all this stuff real quick. Still only 5 I still haven't used Book of Combos. I really hope I don't need Book of Combos unless I'm going ranged. Like, I've bought them all, obviously, but... Yes, they're both here. Still can't upgrade stuff because obviously I didn't get anything new. Yeah, the Rathalos stuff is leveled up a bit. I could use Rathalos parts to level it up more. I think that's wasteful. This is really the priority eventually. Like, that's the weapon that I want to upgrade next. Oh, actually, I haven't actually checked. What do I need to upgrade my current switch axe? Bracktail, Tailster webbing. That's why I didn't worry, because I can't get the Tailster webbing. Or keen bones. Keen bones need like high rank 4 or something. But yeah, this, when upgraded, 140 power file, 20 blast element, still seems decent. The Seregios one seems maybe better. Wait, can I actually go this way? Cool. It's needless, but... Can I actually? I can't. Darn. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to go to my room to switch equipment here, but I do. I was excited. So I can't go there until... Yeah, I can't go there. I think that must be G rank. And this is just the chef. Dairy Meowster? Why dairy? I have to make sure I talk to everybody. Why the white flash? That's so unnecessary. Well, that's cool. We're gonna piece together a map, maybe? Or not, because it's... No, it is a different map than the one on the right. So maybe we piece together a map through quests. That'd be fun. Provision division. I'm assuming that basically they just will give quests to unlock stuff. This seems likely. I kind of like the area. It's kind of fun. The Y Venturer told us that a famous hunter was going to escort us and keep us safe. Imagine writing a character to be excited to be called the Soratorium Gal. Pretty silly. They actually helped me get this job. Was it nepotism? But no. Oh, gal business. So weird. It's just weird. Congalala Ruined Pinnacle. So that's how you... Weird. I have people to talk to first. And then I'll do the Congalala. I think maybe I'll intentionally plan to do all the Prowler stuff next time or something. Depending on what is unlocked after I do the Congalala. Okay, so he was down in the lab, presumably, so I didn't actually need to go back to Berna. My equipment is fine. Item set. I've been looking at skills, and there's skills to look forward to, like Vaulter. Seems like it'll be good to get eventually. Because it will give me apparently 10% more damage on aerial attacks. This bugs me a lot. They're the same thing, different location at least, but they rotate in and out randomly. But I'm gonna have to get that checked off eventually. But it's Congalala time. Well, that's actually a 7-star. Okay. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which would include hunting a monster at all? Which is rude, but you're not able to hunt monsters because you're not a hunter. Aesthetic. Oh, is this the base of the... like, huge tower that is part of G-rank stuff? That's funky. It works fine, it's not an issue, but they don't actually give me any more supplies than that. That's interesting. It's because they haven't gotten set up or something, but it is just kind of neat. I like the map. I think it is a pretty interesting layout. What? Why did it not... Why does Congalala not have a... like, encounter cinematic? Oh, it's so weird. It moves so weirdly. Stench is one of those weird effects where I'm at, like, if you're good, and I'm not, it's a non-issue. Like, I take chip damage constantly, so I'm not good enough for stench to not matter. But, like, it's not like poison, where you're actively losing HP. Instead, it's just sort of, if you get hit, you can't recover. With potions, at least. That hitbox is trash. That was a garbage hitbox. That hitbox was really bad. Because I'm 99% sure that I was behind the claws that were swiping. Okay, lovely. Lovely. Kind of wondering why people were excited that Congalala is going to be in Wilds. They just like the farting ape, and so it's a funny monster. That hitbox is bad for a different reason. I'm gonna die because I'm not running away properly. Like, it hit me in a direction that should have sent me to the left, but I went to the right. I'm assuming I can break the tail or cause it to drop the mushroom before it eats it there. It's gonna do the super space jump. It's so goofy. It's so silly. Like, it's such a weird mechanic. Instead of having it climb a wall, it just jumps to space for whatever reason. Conga? These Congalalas, I think these might be Conga. That sound effect was actually pretty good. Like, it's, oh, burp, gas, haha, comedy, but the bloink sound when it hit its stomach was actually a very good audio. Like, it was great audio. Like, that boing is very good. I really like it. I want to see it do the thing it just did right now where it belly flops, but with a full stomach, so it bounces with like a boink sound effect. That's what I want. Gassy. It's such a weird monster. Maybe that's why people like it, or wanted it back, or were excited that it was back. Because it's just weird. Like, it's not a particularly interesting fight so far. Like, it's got stench and all that, but like, that's kind of it. Maybe the tail mushroom is interesting. Maybe if you do enough damage to the tail, there's some interesting interaction beyond just it doesn't eat it. I think having different status effects is a good thing. Like, I mean, stench is kind of, it's a jokey effect, but in this context. But having it be in the game, in games, is good because it's more variety, it's different, you know, things to pay attention to, things to worry about. It's not the most interesting effect, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's gonna jump again. Oh, I didn't get any free whetstones. It's taking 8 years to fly. Oh, it's so silly. Oh yeah, blue mushrooms from blue mushrooms makes sense. Basically just gathering on the off chance of, like, I don't think I've seen tall mushrooms before. So there are different items available here. Energy charge is not ready, so... Ooh, its nose is flashing. Unfortunate that the cancel's kind of awkward. Like, I think the hair is kind of funny on the monster. And maybe high rank, master rank, Congalala has more going for it. Why do supplies arrive now? I don't think I finished a subquest, because it didn't say subquest complete. Yeah, there's no subquest. Why did I get supplies? Was it a time-based thing? Like, oh, it's been 10 minutes, so you get supplies now? Weird. There's so much specific in this game that's odd. Just feels kind of out of place. And like not obvious. Which is not bad, it's just weird. Also, have my Palicos stopped losing excitement levels? Are they always max excitement? Because I'm pretty sure they used to lose excitement and I have to actually swap them occasionally, but I've been using the same two for the last like 20 hunts. Maybe they're actually like angry. Oh. Oh no. What's it gonna be? Wait, was Volstrax in the base game not added in Gen U? Or did they change an early quest in Gen U? Because this is a fairly early quest still. Oh, I want to know. Was Volstrax added in base generations or not? Yeah, Generations Ultimate. Interesting. So they must have changed that. That quest must be different. What a funny monster. I mean, those are pluses. Does that mean that's the first high rank quest? So that is a high rank quest now. Okay. Kind of neat. Oh yeah, I've done a couple hub quests. Hub quests are also fairly easy. 1-star hub quests are easy still, which is good. Like they were taking less time than on-level village quests, so. Presumably this, what they're talking about now is what occurred at the start. This is the cutscene from the start of the game. I guess it's, no. There's no way they would have introduced Volstrax and then not had it be a hunt until the release of, like, Ultimate. They would not have had it in the base generations. They're not gonna get it fast enough. What a weird quest. Everything about that was odd. Give me a tier 3 energy charge. Moonbreaker, Chaos Oil. Spiral Slice might be relevant. I'm trying to guess which ones might actually be... Oh, I guess Tempest Axe 1. Oh, yeah! Tempest Axe is kind of inverse Demon Riot. Demon Riot's all about the sword. Tempest Axe is all about the axe. Which is interesting. No, I have a lot of people to talk to now. A white liver. Weirdo. Seven-star quests. So... I still have the Kieran to hunt. I still have these to do. Now I've unlocked a bunch of harvest tours, a bunch of the usual basic monster repeats. Congas. Yeah, these are all gonna be... Ooh, Kechawacha! Kechawacha! Wait, Celtis? Is Celtis actually a... I thought... I've heard of Celtis Queen, but I guess Celtis is also a large monster? Oh, I always assumed Celtis Queen was a monster and Celtises were like small monsters, not like actual monsters. That's cool. Wyvern egg deliveries, back to the classics. I mean, these will be fun. Geodrum's not the best, but I don't know if I don't remember if there was a Geodrum in low rank. A Gaia drum, I'm not sure. I don't think there was. There was Gia Prey. Yeah, I don't think there was. Anyway. Next time, 2 things I will do. Prowler quests and the Kieran if it shows up. Before that, though, I have people to talk to. So I'm assuming there's people in the lab. Same old, same old. Okay, that's basically it. There's not a lot of people I have to talk to, which is good. But yeah, I'll do Prowler quests, and if the Kieran quest shows up, I will beat up the Kieran. The high rank, okay. I don't really care. I'm not interacting with this mechanic until I need to. Like, it's probably better to do it occasionally. But I kind of just don't want to. I should, though. Okay, too low. That was too low again. But these people need to be saved. Yep. Bunch of needleberries. I didn't pick, or I didn't mean to pick needleberries. I meant to pick sap plants. They've been full enthusiasm this whole time, which is great. We have a 13 there and a 10 there. I should level multiple different palicos and stuff, but... Oh, I must have accidentally somehow clicked to the side right when I was clicking Sap Plant. I guess that makes sense. It shouldn't have happened, but it makes sense. I only have 2 of these left to go back and actually do. Spicy mushrooms, frozen berry, and fishing. The issue is fishing, and fishing is not very fun. It's not difficult, it's just tedious. But a couple people to two people to talk to. And then I will wrap up. Ah, see, that's a 6-star quest. This is a 6-star Fated 4 quest, I think. I mean, with the reduced HP, this actually shouldn't be that bad, I think. I think that's the best order. Mostly because it gets Gammoth out of the way first. I don't really like Gammoth. He's kind of annoying to fight. Astalos, Musician, and Glavenus all have, like... They're kind of fun. Gammoth just does big AoE and it's annoying. The other 3 are a good time. I've still never cut off the tail of a Glavenus, though. So that would be good. Yeah. So I guess I'll start with that next time. And if that unlocks more quests, then I'm not doing Prowler quests right away. Because the longer I delay the Prowler quest, the longer I don't have to do them. I don't hate them, I just don't want to actually hunt a monster. Yeah, I'll do the Fated 4 next time. And it should go decently, I think. Can I... Yeah, there's no, like, base tier high rank weapons unlocked by reaching high rank village. I figured I'd check. Just a couple. Yeah. So yeah, I will wrap up here. Oh wait, can I buy... I can buy Elite Switch Axe if I need to. But yeah, I'll wrap up here. Next time, I will actually do Fated 4, not the Prowler mission. Because the main missions are more important to do. The Prowler ones can unlock trades and stuff, but I'm more focused on completing the main stuff because they can unlock advanced quests and they get material that I can use for weapons. The Prowler stuff is going to be several levels back, like an Arthros. That's a weak monster. It's not going to benefit me beyond just clearing the quest. So I'll wrap up here. Fated 4 next time. I hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.